Virgo, how you doing, Virgo? What's going on, Virgo? It's yours truly, Sephirina, and this is Rainbow Warrior Tarot, and I hope that this video finds you in good health and spirit. I'm going to be giving you your general message for the last 2 weeks of September. That's going to be September 16th through the 30th, 2024. And I know I'm running a little late, so today is actually Wednesday, September 18th, 2024. So probably, what is that, a day or two, maybe going on 3. So I just figured might as well just get it now or don't do it at all, but I'm gonna get them out. So here we go. We're gonna see what we got going on. So for everybody that don't know, so if you already been here before and you know how the reading goes, you might as well just fast forward until I get the poker deck, the jumbo poker deck out. But for the people that don't know, I'm gonna kick off this reading with a jumbo poker deck. I'm gonna get one card. I'm gonna give my intuition and give you the information that I see for the last 2 weeks of September. Also, I should be able to pick up the energy that's going on, but if I have a little bit of issue, I'll have to go to the back of the deck and, you know, read them and give my intuition or whatever. That means I have to pull a little harder. After that, we're gonna go into the energy card. We're gonna get 3 energy cards. I'm gonna give my intuition, my thought on them cards, and we're gonna clarify with the mini Rider-Waite deck. Following that, it's gonna be the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. We're gonna get one card. It doesn't matter if it's right side up or upside down. We're gonna read it right side up, okay? At the very end, the pendulum will have the final say so. It's gonna be a yes or no question with the pendulum at the end. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into the jumbo poker deck. So, give me 1 second. Fixing, I'm over here doing the first stage of shuffling. I'm also focusing my energy on the card. So give me 1 minute, Virgo. Okay. Now we're ready for the second shuffle. Okay, I think we're ready, Virgo. So, Universe, can the Virgo get that first card for the last 2 weeks of September? You got 2, but I don't know if I'm gonna accept this. It did turn right side up, but I don't know. I can't remember, but one of the other set of zodiac signs I did, it got 2 cards. So, when I'm looking at these 2 cards, I do feel like, you know, this card that came out first, but it wasn't turned right. It wasn't turned right side up. It was on its back. So I see a king of spades. So when I think of these, you know, kings of spades, I see them being very vindictive, very angry, you know, very, you know. Okay, because there's obviously, this reading is going to be for, I believe it's for female energy. Now, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but, or if you identify as male or female, this is a gender fluid reading, okay? But what I see here is 2 energies. One is a male, of course, the King of Spades, and one is the Queen of Diamonds. So what I'm seeing here, the card that I have is somebody that's very vindictive, very, I would have to say he's very conceited. He's very conceited. He has to have what he wants. And if he don't, he gets very vindictive. This person's the kind of man, he'll get so bad that he'll even set somebody up. Like if they don't, you know, do what he says. Like, he can pretend and get along with somebody, but as soon as it doesn't swing his way, he's going to feel some kind of way. And he is very vindictive, like jealous, envious. He is all that at once, right? And I also do feel that this person here, I feel like you are dealing with, you're a female looking at this. This is a male that you're dealing with, okay? And I believe that this male has mommy issues or whatever. Growing up, this male seen his mom, being very promiscuous, probably with different men, seen her with different men, heard her with different men, it's very that. So he secretly didn't understand that when he would see it, but as he got older, he became, real angry. So he has like some kind of agenda, against females. Like, he may be with them sexually, but socially, compassionately, and loving, he does not deal with them very well. So this is a person that's been very damaged, So let me just go ahead and put it. That was a lot. Now, it's going to be a long reading, so buckle up. Okay, so you, the female that you're watching right now, I do feel like that you're very, depressed, because if you were dealing with someone that was a king of spades, if that's who you're dealing with, this is your reading, right? We already mentioned the stuff that the male energy does. And if you have to go through that female energy, it's going to leave you in a vegetation state, basically, a confusion and wondering why, and and all this chaotic energy that I feel like you be feeling whenever you even deal with a male. I feel like for you, female, it's a very tricky situation. It's not tricky when it comes to the sexual part, but when it comes to the emotional part and the stability of dealing with a man, it becomes impossible at that moment. So, only thing I have to say, female energy, is that you have to know when a guy is not right for you. Somebody is not right for you, period, no matter if they're male or female. So I'm also picking up you're a female, but you're messing with somebody that is the same sex, but kind of what I'm picking up is a trans man. So I'm not saying that's for everybody, but I'm feeling that energy too. So it doesn't matter if they're a trans man or man. That's just the kind. I'm not saying all men. This is the man that you're dealing with currently. Okay, so I wasn't going to do 2, but since 2 came out, 2 is what we're going to deal with, okay? So let's go ahead and get the energy cards, and we're going to get more information about what's going on. But from what I'm picking up, feminine energy, you don't need to be dealing with this kind of guy. Very violent. I don't think he's been violent with you yet. But you still don't have to put up with it. Female energy. I think the reason is because you become so like vegetation state and in worry about what's going on and everything. It's like you don't even have it to even like try to argue or to even like confront this male energy. That's just how powerful he is, and you're gonna have to break that, girl, because you can't be treated like that. There is somebody that will come, and be that person for you, but you always have to go through the bad ones. You got to go through the bad ones, and it may take half a decade, but guess what? If you keep pushing them bad ones away, finally somebody else would, come around and be right. So I do feel like this is the person that you're dealing with. he has hostilities, right? So I told you, so there's a sword here, there's a sword over there, and a spade of king, and like I said, hostilities, very angry, he has very much, issues with females. He has an agenda, and there goes the female. You know what I mean? I know it says appreciation, but when I see the female, that's what he has the hostility for. And he's just not, and I'm not trying to judge anybody, but he's not a good situation for you. I do believe when you get this message going into the last 2 weeks of September, which we're already there, but I do feel like at the very end of the fall. So it could possibly be, when is the end of the fall exactly? That would have to be November. But that end of the September, like October, going into November, you need to be checking up, because I do feel like that he might actually, get violent with you, because you might question him about a connection that he might be having, down the line. And I also feel feminine energy that you're starting to pick up that energy, that he is, seeing somebody else. And I do feel that. And I think you're going to question him about that. Okay, but yeah, it's not good. It's not good because whatever he has going on with that situation, that's going to leave him into financial constraint. The archangel of Michael, I think he just have financial constraints right now, period. And that's one thing I'll say about a male. If their money is not together, then they're not secure. You know what I mean? If you ever notice, men that do cheat are usually the ones that are broke. Okay? It's because they got to be around somebody that makes them feel like, they're the man or whatever. Or they're the one with, who's that? Or whatever. I don't understand it, but that's how they feel. That's why the broke men always end up cheating. So I do feel like, and I think these are the cards that we're pretty much probably going to go with, but I'm not. But I'm just giving some more information on him, So I feel like this is y'all card for you and the male, the first chakra, Archangel Michael, which is, the energy, the sexual energy. To me, that's what this card, that's where it's illuminated, right under the stomach. But he hasn't been doing that with you, so that leads me to think that's why you feel he's seeing somebody else. And then Archangel Raphael, the heart, it's also upside down. And as far as, I think he completely ignores you, like if you try to say, I don't think you say anything too much about what he said, but you'll probably say something about your day, and he really doesn't pay attention. So that's why I believe you feel that he is seeing somebody else, and he actually is, Virgo. Now, if you're a male, just switch the roles. You know how I go. This is a gender fluid reading, and this is just a general message. Please take what resonates, leave the rest here, because it might resonate with someone else. But if you have it, if this is not going on, the information I'm saying right here, this is not your reading, okay? So those of you that it makes sense to, then you continue, seeing how the card's gonna unfold. So here we go. I think I'm done shuffling. So, universe, can the Virgo get their first card for the last 2 weeks of September? You did get the Temple Pack, so I just don't see it going forward. Now, if it was right side up, it would be a better situation for y'all, but it's not going to go forward. So I do feel, Virgo, that this male, this person that you're dealing with might end up telling you that they're going to leave you. And when they do, girl, Don't even say nothing, okay? Be glad that he's leaving, because if you sit there and try to dismiss him, he'll try to do anything in his power. He'll try to do anything in his power to destroy you. So if he just wants to walk away because he met somebody else, be glad, okay? Rejection is a blessing, okay, Virgo? So let's go ahead and get the second card. Excuse me. You did get the Magician and the Mirror. So, when I see the Magician and the Mirror, I do see a manipulator. You know what I mean? But they manipulate energy. But I do feel like it's going to be upside down. So you're not going to be affected by the manipulator. So do know that someone will be breaking up with you the last 2 weeks of September. But it'll be for the better, right? Because this person's a very deceitful person. Be glad that he, she, or whatever they are, they're gonna go away. Okay, because they're deceitful. So just let that go and be glad. Look, and they're very envious. That's the next card. Now if you rewind, you'll rewind like over there when I was talking about the spade. The King of Spades, I was saying how he's envious and jealous. And like I said, he don't have no coins. This is the man with the coin and it's upside down. So that's why I'm saying these men like that, they always cheat. Or woman or whatever. Look at that. The same card. We don't even need to keep going. Okay, and look, one more. The financial constraint. So this person that you're dealing with is a straight buster, so you should be glad that that they're willing to walk away, and just go on about their business, which is a good thing for you, Virgo. So can we get the next card? The Sun. So I do feel like you will be happy, Virgo, at the end. When that happens, when they go or whatever, you will be in a lot better situation. Like, you won't have to deal with no crap, because I know they do cause grief, havoc, have you depressed, So I think when they finally do get up and go, you're going to be kind of like in a relief, shocked in a way, but relief. Okay, so now we're going to take it into the mini Rider-Waite deck, and we're going to see how much more information we can get out these cards. So this is the first ever right here, y'all. Oh no, I think I did it for another zodiac sign. I think I said that earlier in the reading. So okay, so universe, can I get more information about the temple path, the upside down temple path? The Magician. He did get the Magician. It was right side up. It's also an Arcana. Anaconda. You know what I mean? But if you notice that it's right side up this go round, we had got it as a Oracle energy deck too. But it looks a little different, but it's pretty much the same thing. But I do feel like when this person leaves you, because it didn't work out, that's why the temple path's upside down. Somebody else is going to come in, so is that going to be a rebound? But it looks like it'll be a good rebound, because if you look at this Magician, they look like they have their stuff together. Look, they got flowers. You know what I mean? That lets me know that they're very empathetic. They're considerate. Okay? Good attitude, easy to get along. And what's that other word? Very, I guess you can say that they're passive, which is a good, thing. They're easier to get along with. And you see all these flowers. So I do see somebody coming in, Virgo, once this person goes. So like I said, rejection is a blessing. Let's go ahead and get another one. Next card for the upside down. Too many cards, so. Okay, we did get one. And that's going to be a King of Cups. So the person that also comes in, is, like I said, they're going to be who I said they are. They're going to be compassionate. They're going to be loving. This is the King of Cups. This is somebody that is, in tune with his emotions. So that's why he can be empathetic, caring, and giving. Okay, so that is who you have coming in after this. And he will not be a controller like the person you're used to dealing with. You know what I mean? This person is the person that you were dealing with, are dealing with, but will surely will not be dealing with anymore. Okay, this is someone that's vicious, vindictive, angry. He abuses his own people. And if he gets questions, he's ready to fight. That's what I'm saying. It's better that he leaves, the person leaves, because this is someone that can actually put their hands on you, Virgo. And I think you've even seen that energy that he has, that they have, or whatever. So let's go ahead and get information about the Magician and the mirror that is upside down. Okay. You did get the Queen of Wands under the upside down Magician and the mirror, which I felt like, no longer being, manipulative. But usually when the Queen of Wands is upside down, that means, she's going to take care of an issue that she has, because if you look at the picture, like, she has no problem taking care of anything that's in her way. Like, she's going to knock it out, I believe that this is a fire energy. Is that what it is? A stick, them wands or whatever. Is that the fire sign for that? I believe it is, but this is someone that's very spicy. But like I said, it's upside down because you won't have to defend, you know what I mean? Because they basically are gonna, go. And I think that it's a better thing because at the bottom of the deck, there was the Empress, which is upside down. So I also feel like if you kept talking with them, that you probably would have got pregnant, but you would have lost the pregnancy in miscarriage because of the stress of dealing with him, of them, So this is going to be the next card for the upside down Magician and the mirror. It's time to go. Once that takes place and they move around, then you can finally leave. You can get up out of there. Right under that is the Eight of Cups, and that person is leaving. And you see that moon, real sad. So I think that moon is more sad because you're not gonna be able to entertain their secrecy. In order for madness to happen in secrecy, there has to be people that put emotion into it. Okay, so which is a situation you got going on, Virgo. You put your energy into the person that you're dealing with. So that's why, it's able to keep going, but that's going to be someone else's problem soon. Okay, the Nine of Cups. You won't have to deal with the Nine of Cups, okay? When it's right side up, they're basically for the night, honey. So this is someone that likes having one night stands, okay? But they don't go through with emotions. That's the thing about the Nine of Cups, but that's what you don't have to deal with, basically, okay? So now we're going to get to the area where you're going to be happy, like after they leave, okay? So can we get more information about the Sun? Yeah, when you go inside, for you to be happy, you're gonna have to like heal. The Hermit is someone that goes on the inside. They spend time by themselves and figure out emotions, and getting over like pain that happened to them. in a relationship or anything that they're doing in life. So, next card for the sun. Universe, can we get the next card for the sun? Universe, can we get more information about the sun? More information about the sun, universe? Okay. Not only will you have to go in and heal and do the inside work and heal that pain, but when you come out of it, you're going to be a lot stronger. You're going to be the King of Swords. You're not going to put up with no mess. Okay? Instead of you getting cut, you're going to be doing the cutting. So you got to decide, Virgo, are you going to cut or get cut? Okay, I know one thing. I'm going to do the cutting. You did get the Ace of Swords that is upside down under the sun. So I also feel by it being upside down, you won't have to deal with anybody that's, just really cutthroat. Like, you'll know how to spot them out and send them on their way to where you won't have to cut and chop them out. You won't even let them in, just a big barrier. I know that's right. You gotta know which people you can mess with and who you can't. Okay, so now we're at the animal spirit there. We're gonna get one card out of here to move along with this message here. So now we're at the second part of the shuffle. Universe, can I get, you did get one, watch and wait. The card that came out for you, Virgo, is the seahorse spirit. It's telling you to watch and wait, okay? It's telling you to watch and wait because it's gonna happen, They're gonna just get up and go, which is a blessing for you. So really a rejection is a blessing, you know what I mean? And once you get out of it, and you're not dealing with it, when you're actually looking back at it, you're going to be glad that they did do that. They made it simpler for you. And it's only simple because you're smart about how you did. You just don't know now how smart you are, but you really are. Okay, so now we're going to take it to the pendulum. The pendulum is going to have the say-so about what's going on at hand here. So, pendulum was the reading that I gave to the Virgo for the last 2 weeks of September. Is it valid? Is it accurate? Is the Virgo dealing with somebody that is cutthroat, very angry and very vindictive? Is it time for them, to leave them? And is this person that's very violent, very angry, hasn't been violent to the female energy, but could, if the female energy, keeps dealing with them? Because at a point, feminine energy, you're going to have to ask questions. And I think that's what's going to make them very angry. So the pendulum is saying, yes, that they will be leaving, and it's going to be better for you, so you won't have to deal with them, Virgo. And somebody else will be coming in for you. Someone that is very caring, very giving, very, empathetic, and has just a lot of love to give, just like you do. So, yes, that's going to be your reading. So, Pendulum did have it and did say it. So, thank you, Pendulum. I'll put Pendulum right back in there. So, there you have it. Virgo, this is going to be your reading and this go round. Now, I will be back probably in a week or so for the first 2 weeks of October. So it'll be an honor if you come back and see that video. It's an honor for you to see this video. And once again, I'm Sepharina. This is Rainbow Warrior Tarot. May the universe be with you, Virgo. I'm going to catch you next time. Bye.